He's not local, he's not new to the scene itself. Ladies and gentlemen, will you please put your hands together and welcome on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, Mike Chua.
Look, I'm not a ventriloquist, don't worry. This one, I tell you what it is. Because I'm so bad with comedy, I thought I'll bring a bottle of my limited edition homemade watermelon wine. So whoever laughed the most will get this bottle. Okay, you stand a good chance there. I'll leave this here first. Thank you for coming. I think all of you have worked very hard during the day. I think you all have day jobs, I hope. Unlike me, I don't really have a day job. I am actually an actor in my day job. So I know mothers will say, go and get a real job, right? So I heard this bar has a lot of lawyers frequenting. Any lawyers here? Lawyers? No lawyers. Oh, it's a pity. I love lawyers because lawyers are nice people. Yeah, they have good heart. Don't you think? Any lawyers? Lawyers have good heart because it's never used, you see, the heart. So you may think that being an actor is very easy to get into stand-up comedy. I don't think so because it depends on what kind of actor, right? Of course, mothers, I don't ask Asian mothers, I think all of you know, especially the Chinese mothers. Before the famous Amy Tan, the famous Asian tiger mom came about, the old version of Asian mom is my mom. My mom is the kind of mom where if you ask her whether, Mom, do you think I should do this or that? You think it's so easy. So easy, everybody done it before already. No, cannot. So the Asian mom, my mom is like that. And then when she'll wait for me to be around, then pretend that she didn't notice me, and she'll be on the phone talking to one of the aunties. You know, so and so son is so clever and so capable. Yeah, my son, I got trouble, never achieved anything. So that's her way of, I don't know why she did that to me. So one day I confronted her, I said, Mom, why are you doing this to me? Right? Why are you discouraging me from doing everything? And she says, no, it's because I love you. You love me and you discourage me? I said, yeah. I love you and I discourage you because you have such lofty plans and lofty dreams. In case you fail one day, and then you won't feel so bad because I already prepared you for the failure. So that's the mom's way of encouraging me. So I thought I'd go to my friends, right? My friends might encourage me, right? So I approached my friends and asked them, do you think I should do stand-up comedy? They said, no, you don't look like a comedian, you don't speak like a comedian, you don't behave like a comedian. So that's what friends are for, right? And then one of them says that actually you even look like a sergeant major. Do I look like a sergeant major? But just because I acted in Hentak Kaki as a sergeant major, some of you might have watched Hentak Kaki, right? Well, some of you actually have. Or some of you have acted in Hentak Kaki with me as well. So it's so unfair. It's so unfair, right? I mean, have you ever noticed some silly, stupid faces that normally you will not take up, you will not consider them serious faces or seriously, right? The moment they walk up on stage, everybody laughing their heads off, right? Yeah, it's so unfair. And when I come to the stage, it's like silence, but now I'm prepared, I bring wine. Yeah. So Hentak Kaki was a nice film. Actually, it was one of my early films. I got in and I was quite scared because he was a very angry, frustrated warrant officer who hurt his knee and then relegated down to a desk job, and he's very angry and frustrated. So I was thinking, how am I as a newbie going to get into character of this very angry, frustrated, combat fit, gung-ho man, right? So I panicked. I actually researched on how sergeant majors behave, watch them be scripted Singlish and military lingo, practice it over and over and over again, like live and eat it, and then finally abstain from sex. And then the last part was actually it works, because actually I end up winning the best performance award. It's true, you don't believe me, you can go and check. Best performance award and best film award. Incidentally, MDA didn't want to fund it, then we won the best award. Yeah. So I was very happy that I won the award. I went back and I told my wife that I won the best performance award, playing the character of frustrated sergeant major, right? And I thought she'd be happy, but she went, I'm not surprised. Okay, y'all don't get it, right? I think y'all don't get it because you are getting it every night, I think. Wait, I have to make a note. Because every time I tell this joke to different audience, a different reaction. So I have to take a note that don't tell this joke if the audience have a fabulous sex life. Either that or they are stupid. Okay? So, okay, anyway, I'm here now. So, we need to have more encouraging people around. You see Jack, right? From Australia, right? In Australia, if anybody asks you, or if I ask any Australians, right, should I jump off a cliff, they'll say that good on you, man, right? Yeah, because they probably don't listen to you, but Australians are always very encouraging, everything. Good on you, man, it depends on whether you like it or not, right? Australians are all like that, and then Singaporeans, sure not, so easy, right? So Australians are very encouraging. So I actually went to Australia. I lived in Australia for 5 years, actually. I didn't tell you that, right? I told you. I lived in Australia for 5 years, and actually the first time I reached Australia, the first Australian who saw me, asked me whether I know Kung Fu. And that was those Bruce Lee days, not Bruce Lee days. They asked whether I know Kung Fu.
They still ask that.
They still ask that, and then, Bruce Lee never died. So I told them, of course I know Kung Fu, can't you tell? I'm Chinese. Right? So from that day onwards, I felt so powerful. When I walk, I've got air, I've got wind. So powerful, I thought, wow, all the Australians are afraid of me. And I'm not talking about scrawny little Australian like Jack. I'm talking about those big hefty guys with tattoos and black leather jackets in a group. At a distance, on the same side of the road. The moment they see me, they cross to the other side of the road. They actually siam me, they were so afraid of me. Then later I learned that they were avoiding me because they were avoiding me because I smelled the Chinese restaurant kitchen. Because I was working in a restaurant, I was a student there. But those restaurants were another story. They were fun because in Australia, the Chinese restaurants are kind of the restaurant that pretend that they are serving you some Chinese food, right? Well, actually pretend that they are serving you food at all. I wouldn't call that food. So we actually have two menus. One, there's a white guy there, sorry. You promise not to tell? Secret? Are you as good as the Indians with keeping secret? Okay, don't tell anybody. We actually have two menus. One menu for the Chinese people and one menu for white people. The Chinese menu have pig brain and ox pigtail and chicken claws and pig blood and guts and all those nasty things. Actually, no point telling you guys this, right? Y'all eat this anyway, right? There's no fun I should tell him, And the other menu was all the very politically correct food. You call that food. Sweet and sour pork and fried rice and so on. In fact, it's so common and it's so boring because most of our customers are white people. So we would make bets with each other because it's so boring. So we make bets with each other. I bet he will order this. I write this first, I put it with you. Then we go there. Excuse me, sir, your orders, please. Then we always come back. See, I win. Give me my bet. And it's always sweet and sour pork and fried rice. Any soup to go with it? Yeah, it's hot and sour soup. So again, the restaurant, the chefs will be very happy because the moment we go there and tell them it's the standard meal, wow, whole fight, no worries, mate, no worries, mate. That kind of thing. So we are always laughing at Australians, but occasionally the Australians laugh at us as well. For instance, we get some Australians who would ask me, tell me that they want fried rice, Chinese fried rice. So I said, I give you fried rice, and then after you put it on your head for 2 weeks, then you turn up with a Chinese fried rice on your head. Right? And they laugh, and particularly they like to laugh at pommies, right? Right, pommies? You like pommies? Actually, their relationship with pommies. Pommies is you guys from Pommy land, right? Pommies is called prisoner from Mother England. Right? Pommies means the English people, not this pretend English people. Real English people. So pommies are those English people. Their Australian relationship with English people is like the Chinese Singaporeans' relationship with mainland Chinese people. Yeah, it kind of okay lah. They are here, but we kind of don't like them. Same thing. So I was curious. I went to England, and the first Englishman asked me whether I know Kung Fu. That was not the funny part. The funny part was that they couldn't understand my accent. Because at that time I was still very Singaporean. I speak very differently. So I go there and then I realized I have to speak the way English is spoken. I have to learn from the street. But she's laughing already. So I'm going to learn as English as is spoken on the street. But it's very difficult because in London people are busy, they're walking. And, excuse me, walking away, and then of course you have those yabos. You know those yabos? They'll be sitting there and say, change. Any change, sir? Change. That's not going to help my English, right? Occasionally I get some East Enders that will come and say something I don't even know what they're saying. They'll say that, oh, sorry lad, I got shit faced last Saturday at Battersea with a bottle. Until now I still don't understand what they're saying. So I thought I'm not going to get anywhere. And of course my landlord every morning he will say that, are you coming up for tea? Yeah, so it's not going to help. So I went to the West End. West End is for the rich people. West End of London, rich people. East End, poor people. I think in Singapore, maybe Kumbali lah. Forget it. It's a joke. So in Singapore, never mind Singapore. In the end, in Singapore, we'll all be poor. You know how, right? HDB and all that. Anyway. So I will go to the West End where then you hear the English people speaking like, oh, it's fabulous, isn't it? Do you like it? So I thought I'm getting somewhere. Then the ladies there, everything will be darling, beautiful, wonderful, and all that. Then I was telling them my family history, the Cultural Revolution, the Communist Revolution, Chiang Kai-shek having to abscond to Taiwan and so on. And you know what? The lady said, wow, but it's so romantic, isn't it? Romantic? It's a revolution. Millions of people died. So I thought, that's it. I had enough of England. I left England and I traveled another, I think, 19 countries for the next 15, 20 years. Then I came back to Singapore. I mean, I didn't really come back in between. So I came back, it was really different. I mean, when I left, there was actually no Singlish. No MRT, believe it or not, no Marina South, now you have casinos there. And people actually speak properly, they speak Hokkien, Teochew, Cantonese. Now you speak boring monolingual Mandarin and some kind of English called Singlish. So when I jumped into the cab, the first thing I got confused was, of course, the cab driver, you know what they say, right? You want ECP or PIE, then CTE and all that. So I was really confused, and then I look at him with confused eyes, and he turned around and says, hey, you from where? I said, actually, I'm from here. Where are you going to drop me at Red Hill? I'm going to be from there. And he says, wow, Red Hill, you lived there long ago, right? Long ago, very dangerous, a gangster land, you know. So you must be very brave. Actually, you know Kung Fu. Okay, I think that's all my Who win the wine, you think? Do you think she deserves the wine?
Thank you, and now we have it, Mike Chua. Once again, a round of applause, please, for Mike Chua.